What's up, everybody? This your boy Lim in the Verses, and welcome to Hip Hop News and Headline. And we're live, at least on my mobile. This is like a test. I actually wanted to do my first live a little bit better, not so rushed. But being at the news that was going on last night, I just had to say, you know what? This is the best time it's in. So first of all, if you guys don't know, Will Smith and Chris Rock. Oh my lord, whoa. Whew, did not expect that. So I work a graveyard shift, and when I went into work last night, that's all anybody was talking about. I was like, "What did I miss?" Like, holy cow! So my first 10 minute break went out and watched. I was like, "Damn!" Whew, anyway, it's all over the internet. Like people are covering that don't even cover this genre of news or whatever you want to call it. I seen a gaming channel cover. This is a channel that's about video games and Marvel and DC movies. I seen them cover it. Like that's crazy. So you're gonna get right into it. According to HipHopDX.com, let me see. Will Smith showed the world how Philly gets down on Sunday night, March 27, when he smacked Chris Rock across the face during the 94th Academy Awards in Los Angeles. The fan comedian had made a joke about Smith's wife, Jada Pinkett, who's suffering from alopecia, a condition which leads to hair loss. He said, quote, Jada, I love you, Rock said. G.I. Jane too? Can't wait to see it, end quote. Smith initially laughed, but his wife face was set it off. She was visibly offended. Suddenly, Smith hopped out of his seat onto the stage and walked towards Rock like the Terminator before smacking him in the face. The sound then cut out as Smith was filmed shouting at Rock, keep my wife's name out your effing mouth. He actually cursed. I'm not sure about the monetization, how that's going to work. Anyway, I'm going to try to keep this one as PG as possible. So, keep my wife's name out your mouth. And then in the uncensored version, Rock told Smith it was just a G.I. Jane joke. And he repeated, keep my wife's name out your effing mouth. Rock replied, I'm going to, ironically, Smith. Okay, he said, Rock replied, I'm going to. Yeah, and then said the article goes on to say, ironically, Smith was then awarded an Oscar for Best Actor in Leading Role for the category for King Richard, and was forced to face not just the audience but also everyone watching. And he goes on to say, quote, I want to apologize to the Academy. I want to apologize to all my fellow nominees. He said in part, this is a beautiful moment and I'm not crying for winning an award. It's not about winning an award for me. It's about being able to shine a light on all the people that art imitates life. I look like the crazy father. Love, love will make you do crazy things. End quote. Despite Smith's tearful apology, hip hop erupted with memes and jokes involving the incident from 50 Cent, Game, Snoop Dogg to High Tech, Only Love, Vince Staple. Buzz is real, and you can check out some of the reactions at hiphopdx.com, but I'm pretty sure you already seen them. 50 Cent posted if you guys ever seen the movie New Jack City, Chris Rock plays a crackhead by the name of Pookie, and there's a scene where he's smoking crack, and he put that up there, and where it says "damn well" in all caps. Let me see, Snoop Dogg think he just reposted.
Big fella, you want to be Chris Rock? Come get your shit. Oh, I'm Chris Rock, but that slap came from Hancock. Oh, he think he in Men in Black.
Man, 50 Cent. Let's see, Vince Staples.
Get your man out squabble. Get that trigger next time, nigga.
That trigger next time. It's funny. Let's see. Will Smith just punched Chris Rock live at the eye. Man, it's just everybody just covers Freddie Gibbs. I can't wait to go to the Oscars with a picture of Will slapping Chris Rock. 50 Cent, this is the funniest one. 50 Cent has the title from Everybody Hates Chris in that picture. Offset, Will Smith, the greatest to do it. He also tweeted then after, I feel you will smack the S out one you nigga, but my wife on national TV. Let's see. The baby, he was praising Will. He tweeted or posted like some caps that says "Yeah Will" with the crying face emojis 100. It's just all over, man. High tech, the cereal, the honey diggum smacks. You got Will Smith posted on it. Says Will sugar smack ready sweet and puffed the wheat. It's funny. Oh man, Mixer Master Mike. He tweeted the classic Batman meme slapping Robin. Man, it just goes on and on and on. Man, okay. Nah, not only that, but what comes with that is it might be a little bit of downfall because according to hiphopdx.com, which I just found this out too, that was Will Smith's first Oscar, and Will Smith could be possibly stripped of his Oscar, according to hiphopdx.com. Chris Rock may have refused to file a police report with the Los Angeles Police Department after Will Smith slapped him on live television. But the Academy of the Motion Picture Arts and Science could take matters into its own hands. According to the New York Post, the Academy has a strict policy that prohibits any kind of violence, and Smith's action could lead to his first Oscar being stripped from him. Damn, man, that's crazy. His first Oscar, and it could get stripped for him to see. So it's basically in the song and the side that said everyone was just so shocked in the room. It was so uncomfortable. I think Will would not want to give his Oscar back, but who knows what would happen now. Let's see. Shortly after Will Smith accosted the famed comedian on stage, he won an Oscar in the Best Actor in a Leading Role category for his portrayal of Richard Williams of King Richard. But but with all eyes on him, he couldn't help but address what just took place on stage. And he said, quote, I want to apologize to the Academy. I want to apologize to my fellow nominees. He said in part, this is a beautiful moment. I am not crying for winning the award. It's not about winning the award for me. It's about being able to shine a light on all of the people. Art imitates life. I look like the crazy father. Love would make you do crazy things. End quote. And it says, despite the optics, Diddy said the two Hollywood powerhouses quickly made up. Speaking to Page Six at the Variety Fair party, he said, "That's not a problem. That's over. I can confirm that it's all love. They're brothers." Uh, Now this is the one that got me right here. Jake Paul. Jake Paul wants to see them in the ring. Jake Paul offered Will Smith and Chris Rock 30 million to box it out following the Oscars altercation. According to HipHopDX.com, the YouTube personality turned professional boxer Jake Paul has another multi-million-dollar offer for two celebrities to work out their differences in the ring. Shortly after Will Smith slapped Chris Rock during the 94th Annual Academy Awards, Impractical Joker star Sal, I can't pronounce the last name, Sal V, joked on Twitter, quote, over under how much Jake Paul is going to offer Chris Rock and Will Smith for a boxing PPV. But Jake Paul is evidently serious about getting Smith and Rock in the ring. On Sunday night, March 27th, Paul tweeted he had $15 million each for them to box out their differences. I got 15 million for Will Smith and 15 million for Chris Rock. Ready to go, Paul tweeted. Let's do it in August on my undercard, he added. Someone get me on the phone with Will Smith's boxing representative ASAP. Man, he wants to. I think, at first, I think a lot of people want to see that, but honestly, I feel like this might be like a unfair advantage being that when Will Smith was filming Ali, I'm pretty sure he did some training. Pretty sure I saw something on that. Anyway, earlier this month, Paul offered a similar but definitely more lucrative proposal to Kanye West and Pete Davidson. I I don't know what to say about that. I would want. Who would you guys want to see in the ring? Like who? Who's currently dating his ex-wife Kim Kardashian? I have an official offer for Kanye West and Pete Davidson. He sent a video clip. I have $30 million for each of you, guaranteed, plus pay-per-view upside for 6 round boxing match. Let's make it happen. Let's settle this beef like men before the children get affected by your antics. Let's get it done. Make it happen. End quote. Neither Kanye nor the Saturday Night Live actor ever responded to his offer as much. As far as far as Smith and Rock, it's highly unlikely they'll accept Paul's offer either. According to Diddy, they had already made amends, which Diddy took to the Oscar stage moments later to present a special tribute to the Godfather for his 50th anniversary and awkwardly addressed the slap heard around the world. And he goes on to say, I quote, I did not know that this year was going to be the most exciting Oscars ever, he joked. Okay, Will and Chris, we're going to solve this like family at the Gold Party, but right now we're moving on with love. Everybody make some noise. It's good on Diddy for being the adult in the room, saying, you know what, you guys are gonna have to fix that later. Because honestly, the fact that those two is, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't feel I have enough information because I was also reading that this isn't their first altercation. Apparently, it happened before with Will Smith. Yeah, yeah. According to CNN and Chris Rock have a history that predates the Oscar slap. That's Lisa Risper's France, and it says Sunday night wasn't the first time Chris Rock had joked about Jada Pinkett Smith, but it may have been his last. Her husband, Will Smith, stormed the stage at the Academy. Yeah, we heard that. Rocky, the actress Demi Moore famously shaved her head from Pinkett, and Smith has a close haircut because she suffers from alopecia, an autoimmune disorder that causes hair loss. Okay, so back in 2016, Rock hosted the Oscar and joked about Pinkett Smith and her husband boycotting over hashtag Oscar So White, the online movement which began as a way to address the lack of diversity in the Academy Awards. Rock declared that the Smiths, as well as black director Spike Lee, went mad over the issue as there were no black acting nominees that year. Jada boycotting the Oscar is like me boycotting Rihanna's panties, Rock said during his opening monologue. I wasn't invited. Rock went on to joke that he understood Pinkett Smith's anger. Jada's mad her man Will was not nominated for concussion, Rock said in a reference to the 2015 football film Will Smith starred in. I get it. It's not fair that Will was this good and didn't get nominated. It's also not fair that Will Smith was paid $20 million for the 1999 film Wild Wild West. Pinkett Smith commented on the jokes days later when asked about them by the paparazzi. Hey, look, it comes with the territory. We got to keep it moving, she said. We got a lot of stuff that we got to handle, a lot of stuff going on in our world right now. We got to keep it moving. See, so that's the thing I was wondering. Like, so apparently this happened before. He made some jokes. She was like, you know what? That's part of the territory. And so now, I mean, I get it. That might have been a sensitive thing and stuff like that. But and I could be wrong on this. Correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I believe I think people have made jokes about worse things than that. Now everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody might take a joke differently, obviously. So I guess my question is like, because before it seemed like comedians have been able to make jokes and everybody been like, or most people be like, well, they're comedians, they're comedians too. I guess is there a line? You know, because we all know, at least if you don't know, his wife is dealing with a condition that causes you to lose your hair. That's why she just went ahead on and saved it. Hence the joke, G.I. Jane too. So I don't know. And my whole thing is because now this is something I definitely need to go back and do more research on. But with the whole entanglement thing, unless that was three consenting adults had a thing that maybe went out of control. But my question is, what was that whole energy then? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know. Anyway, that's it for that part. We're just gonna go right on. Let's see. Man, it's a crazy day. I can't believe. Okay. Breaking news. Okay. Lil Xan moved from psych ward to drug rehab following 5150 hold. Lil Xan is reportedly out of the psych ward on his way to rehab, according to TMZ. The 25-year-old rapper spent 3 days in a mental hospital after checking himself in on the 5150 hold. A mixture of exhaustion, dehydration, and depression from online bullying apparently fueled his decision to seek help. After 72 hour After 72 hours, Dr. deemed Lil Xan harmless to himself and others. Subsequently, he'll be released into the care of rehab facility where he'll continue working on his substance abuse and mental health. On Wednesday, March 23rd, he uploaded a pair of photos to his Instagram stories and admitted he checked himself in on 5150, the California law code for temporary involuntary psychiatric commitment of individuals who present a danger to themselves or others due to signs of mental illness. It goes on to say, quote, don't want to even let people know how bad it was affecting my mental health, but I feel I should have been in the hospital on the 5150, end quote. He wrote alongside a photo of himself in a gurney, quote, please stop speaking about me if you don't know me. I am a human being just like you, end quote. See, Lil Xan admitted he sought help after, oh my goodness, I just read that. Okay. In a since deleted Instagram post, Zan explained why he decided to shine the light on status quo. Am I putting 100% of the blame on him? No, I was a drug addict. How could I? He said, am I telling you that he was doing nothing but speeding up my drug use by supplying the very pills that could have killed me? Yes. I was supposed to keep you. Anyway, am I making this public because I know in my heart this appears way too often as it showed, as it as we end up losing the greatest artists, as we end up losing some of the greatest artists way too young. These people must answer for their crimes. I remember days on tour, my security would have to check on me to see if I was still breathing. But as long as I was medicated enough to get on stage and make that bag for me, the team, everything was all good. LOL, what a joke. Now see, that last part right there is what scares me because it sounds like I don't. How can I put this? Well, first of all, let me just say, it's good that he's getting help, and it's really hard step, and I commend him for doing that. But the part when he says, I remember the days on my tour security would have to check on me see I was breathing, but as long as I was medicated enough to get on stage, that right there sounds like they might not have your best interest. It sounds like you need someone in your corner that's telling you the shit that you don't want to hear, but the shit that you need to hear. I could be wrong. I hope that's not the case. We'll see how that works out. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Okay. Let me see. Travis Scott holds first performance since Astro World tragedy that claimed 10 lives. I did not know he did a performance. According to HipHopDX.com, Travis Scott's public profile has shrunk considerably since November 2021. The fallout from the fatal Astroworld Festival in his hometown of Houston prompted numerous brands associated with Scott to discontinue partnership. His popular cactus seltzer to be placed on temporary hold with Anheuser-Busch. The two lawsuits totaling in the billions. Damn, man. Even with his removal from April's Coachella's festival in Indio, California, that's not that far from me. Scott has taken time away from the stage. Until now, according to TMZ, Scott performed at a pre-Oscars party on Sunday, March 26th in Bel Air, California. Although it was far more scaled down event from his usual stage performance, occasionally rapping and DJing, the people in attendance were some of Hollywood's biggest names, including Leonardo DiCaprio, Tobey Maguire, Venus and Serena Williams, as well as West Coast rapper YG and Tiger. Oh man, let's see. Mm. What else we got? What else we got? What else we got? Mm. Royster 5'9" airs out Jimmy Iovine for ducking the game at the Lakers game. Here's something. Here's something that we need more of. Kodak Black donates to college funds of dead cops' daughters amid lucrative Dubai trip. Kodak Black issues with the law have been a topic of conversation for years, but lately he's been doing a lot of good deeds to make up for those mistakes. According to TMZ, the Florida rapper's generous streak is set to continue with a donation to the families of two Pennsylvania State police troopers who were killed by a drunk driver earlier this month. Kodak Black is heading to Dubai this week for a lucrative trip that'll see him perform at a concert and make paid appearances at various jewelers, nightclubs, and exotic car dealerships. The Super Gremlin rapper, who is currently serving 36-month probation for a 2019 gun case, secured the necessary approval from a judge after promising to give 10% of his earnings to charity. Nice. Nice. Okay. According to I guess it's Kodak's attorney, Bedford Cohen, a portion of that donation will go towards the college fund of the children of the deceased Pennsylvania cops. 33-year-old trooper Martin Mack was a dad of two young girls, while 29-year-old trooper Brennan Siska was expecting his first daughter this July. Damn. Both men were killed when a 21-year-old woman who admitted to drinking Hennessy cognac crashed into them at well over the speed limit on Interstate 95. Mack and Siska were helping Reyes Rivers Oliveras, a 28-year-old electrician who was walking along the 6-lane highway at the time. Reyes was also killed in the collision. Oh, man. That's crazy. Okay. Man. That's crazy. Lil Uzi Vert, ASAP Rocket, and Nigo get flossed in heavy video. Let me see what else we got about this. Okay, I know it ain't. Mm. Next up, we about to do hip hop history. And today in hip hop history, hold on 1 second. Today in hip hop history, we got ODB. Old Dirty released his debut album, Return of the 36 Chambers, March 28, 1995. Man, in case y'all don't know, that's an album with the ID card for the food stamps and stuff like that. It's ODB. Man, rest in peace to him. Shouts out to New York and Wu-Tang Clan. Yeah, man, I think I'm gonna end it there. That is it for today. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think. Y'all stay true. Peace.